And here's the back panel of the accessory box. It's quite crowded and you know, it was a job to fit everything in. I'll go through what's what. I've got two binding posts here so I can input 12 volt there directly onto the binding post, or also I can I have a power input socket here, so I can put either a 12 volts here or a 12 volts here. That is fused, and you saw on the previous clip there where I can select either the input, external input, or the internal batteries. Now we come to the ATU. So I've an antenna switch here, so I can put in two antennas and use the selector switch here. They're not quite aligned properly there, but anyway, they're at the back, so they won't have much of an much won't be in view. So the two antennas go in there. They're switched through the ATU, and then the output to the radio is here to the rig. So that's the main part. Then I have the power out. As I said, it's switchable power in, and whatever I select comes out here, either the binding posts or the socket here, or the internal batteries. And this socket here, stereo socket, that's the paddles, the output from the touch paddles to the rig. So that's the back panel for you, and everything seems to be working well. I just have to do a demo now of the ATU in the next. So here's a quick run through on the front panel of the accessory box. Obviously the twin paddles are here, and there's a demo of that. A power light, LED showing power on or off. This is the master power switch here, and above it is the selector switch for power. I can either power it from an external power supply, or I can source the voltage from the inbuilt batteries. And up here are the switches for the ATU, switching in various inductances. And here is the variable capacitor for the ATU, and I can switch the location of the variable capacitor with this switch here. I can either switch it to the antenna side of the inductors, or I can also switch it to the other end as well. So I have a choice there. You can just have a look at the circuit diagram there about that. So that's the story there. I have the circuit diagram here beside me. So you can either go to the rig or to the antenna with the variable capacitor. So it can either switch to the input from the antennas or the output to the rig. So I'm going to switch it on now. This is the master switch. I switch it on there, and in that position, the top position here, I have the batteries in action, and when I switch it down, I have a 12-volt power supply that's plugged into the back. So just switch on. I'll switch on the rig now and just demonstrate that. So there it is. I'm not. This video is about the accessory box, not about the QMX Plus. So I won't discuss that. Maybe in another video. And the rig doesn't have a speaker in it, so I just use earphones, and then I have the paddle plugged into the QMX. So this lead here is coming from the paddle here. So that's the front panel. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to send out one of my CQs. I have to go to another band. Let's see now, I'm tuned for... So this is a demonstration of the ATU. Now what I have here is I have a 20-meter dipole connected into the back, and I'm going to try and tune it for 30 meters. And I have the switchable variable capacitor here. It can go onto the antenna side or the rig side. of the inductors. I've 7 switches here which switch in various combinations of inductors. So let's try and do that. Now we can see what the SWR is at the moment. The QMX Plus will send out very low power and will measure the SWR. So here goes, and you can see there it's over the 3 anyway. It's approaching the 4. So first thing I'll do is I'll adjust the variable capacitor, and brings it down a bit, just down, and now we're going to switch at the other side of the network, and it's oh yeah, there it's you can see it's 1.7 there. So let's try switching in now inductors. That one there has brought it down to 1.3. So we've 1.3 there, so let's try it again. Stopped, so I have to trigger it again. So down around 1.3, 1.4, which isn't too bad. I could probably get it more accurate, but I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. So you can see it there, it's less than 1.5, using the built-in ATU that I've built into the accessory box here. 7 switches switching in various combinations of inductors, and then I have the variable capacitor, which I can switch either side, either the rig side or the antenna side of the network. So that's it. The schematic of the ATU, it's called the soothing L match. So I'll show that in the next one, or during the overall video. So let's check the SWR again. There it's less than 1.5, and then to get out of that we just press and go back to square one. So that's it.